It's tickling my chin. There we go. You kind of
talk to our 5 followers.
No, we have 7. We have 7 subscribers.
Love you forever.
You got some lipstick on your tubes. Some ASMR.
Cheers.
Oh,
best sound ever.
So satisfying.
It reminds me of that song that's like I forget what it's
totally
called. But one of my ex-boyfriends made a YouTube video once over like and took clips from their like May Long extravaganza, and that song is what he put over top of it, and I will always see that YouTube video. Doses and mimosas.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
Oh, okay.
I can't pinpoint it.
Well, if anyone knows that song,
comment, subscribe.
Exactly. Like, I don't know.
We're playing a little bit of this or that. What's the craziest thing you did in high school? Or like,
okay. It's not this or that, but that's
sorry,
cool.
I just got so distracted. But I was thinking about it the other day, and like, no, what's the craziest thing that you've done that was actually just so pure, but you just had to do it because it was part of a high school experience? Thought about mine.
Okay. What was yours?
There was one time. There was this one time, I think I was in like grade 9 or 10, and I had never snuck out of the house. And I was just like, well, that's like, you have to do that in high school.
Definitely.
Yeah. So there was one night I waited till my parents fell asleep, and I took off like the screen of my window, and I crawled out my bedroom window, and I went and I sat on the lawn.
On the lawn, oh my god,
on the front lawn, pure. Just to be like, just to know what it felt like to sneak out
to have sex with older boys.
Well, I snuck out to sit on my front lawn.
That's really cute and wholesome.
I didn't have to sneak out to have sex with older boys. I just did it.
Okay. Period.
No, that's
what's with you trying to paint yourself in such a angelic light right there?
Right? No, I didn't actually start fucking.
Yeah, when did you lose your virginity? What age?
15.
15, quite young. I was 17.
Yeah. But I've never really had like a hoe phase, to be honest.
I was definitely had a hoey phase for like validation purposes only, and then my frontal lobe developed.
And you're like,
and then I was like, what am I doing? Why would I give a shit about any of this? I'm not even having a good time.
No. Classic.
But yeah, I lost my virginity at 17 to my boyfriend at the time.
Oh, good.
And he was sweet to me. So like that was good. I remember crying though, because there was so like much pent up emotions around it all. Right. You didn't know what was going to happen. Plus it was obviously like taboo to have sex, especially for a woman. Like, oh my gosh, now I'm not pure. And so like that was part of it. Slash it hurt too much. So I remember crying and it didn't last very long, and I was crying about it.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, okay, I guess we had sex now. Cool. I have good sex later.
Yeah, I didn't start having like decent. Well, no, with like my long-term relationship, we did. It's been very few and far between sexual experiences since then. So, or good quality.
Yeah.
That's funny that you went into it with like, oh my God, this is taboo. Because I went into it and I was like, I need to know.
Well, were you raised like Catholic or Christian or anything? Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Like, you're not supposed to do this. And for a girl especially, you're really wrong for doing it.
Yeah.
For men, it doesn't matter. You're cool.
Well, and I guess like for me too, there was already like this huge rumor that like I was a slut. Yeah, there's a rumor going around when I was in like grade 7 and 8. Maybe it was grade 8, that I was the town puck. That meaning I was having sex with all of like the hockey AAA boys, and whatever hockey players. And I had my first kiss when I was in grade 8. So that was hilarious. And so I was like, well, I guess I need to test the theory if it's worth being this slut that everyone claims I am.
Yeah. And
it wasn't.
No. The better story is the second time I had sex with my boyfriend. We were in his mom's car, and my cherry popped, and
I was
like on top of him, in the driver's seat. Yeah, pretty intense all of a sudden for a second time.
Very.
Yeah, but it was more so about like not us trying to be like sexy and cool, but like find a spot to have sex where like no one can catch you and you're alone, and because we're in high school.
Right.
So mom's car. It was his mom's car. And I'm on top of him. And I remember him lifting his hands up and just, they were bloody. And he was like, Renee. And I was like, oh my God, what is happening? And I was like, oh my gosh, like my cherry popped. And he was like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. And I don't even remember speaking about it again, but he just did whatever to go clean it all. And he was like, it was fine.
Just bleaches the seats.
I guess I like don't even know. He was like, it's all good. And we just never spoke about it again.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was like felt very horrific.
No doubt.
A horror film, like him just raising his hands, like completely bloody, and being like Renee, and I was like, holy fuck,
that's crazy.
This is where we die. They remember Ask FM? Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, really?
I think I was too old for that.
That was big in high school.
Oh, is that the anonymous thing? My little sisters talked about it. Mm-hmm. Them saying like there's this anonymous thing where you can like post anonymously and then you can like comment anonymously. That's fucked. Like at least bullying for me was face to face.
Right, you knew who it was coming from. Where Ask FM was anonymous, so there was some crazy shit happening because when you know you're anonymous, holy high schoolers
keyboard
are
warrior
devil children. So yeah.
See, I would just get like texts like saying that like I was a waste of skin and should probably go kill myself.
Okay.
From like anonymous phone numbers.
Oh, okay. So I mean, same idea.
I got that, anonymous. But there wasn't like comments and stuff like that. But well, I guess like the one time I did have rocks thrown at me at a football game.
Gorgeous.
So that was super fun. But yeah, like I can't imagine having like a platform where people can also like post publicly, anonymously, and then comment. Like that's crazy. I couldn't even imagine that. It's just like a terrifying concept.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think that lasted very long, but it was a thing in high school. Disastrous.
I remember in grade 10, like the first nude was sent, and it was like this big news. And you're just like, wait, you can take naked photos and send them to people now? And that was like the crazy thing.
I remember this video in high school of this girl that went around of like her doing some crazy shit with a hot dog. And it went around the school. Yes. And she was like in grade 8 or something. And it went around the school. And then she left our school.
What'd she do?
She put it up inside herself and then ate the hot dog after. No, we're talking grade 8. Like,
that's adventurous.
That's pretty intense.
Okay, but like, age. I'm thinking of
that's full on porn. That's full on like adult shit.
Okay, but how did it not break inside of her? Like they're just very like
I don't know. Maybe it was a cooked hot dog. I don't quite remember. Maybe I'm not sure. Or maybe
it was a barbecued hot dog.
Like I don't know. Do you really have a vagina of steel? I feel like that could go in there slowly, and then like you pull it out, and then eat it, and then have a snack. Yeah, and then that went around her school, and then we never saw her again. So
poor girl. Nowadays, you'd be a millionaire on OnlyFans with that kind of content.
Yeah, post that. You'll be making some money for sure.
Yeah. Oh, poor girl. Did I ever tell you about like our winter talent contest thing?
I don't think so. I don't remember that.
So when I was in grade 9, I went into high school terrified because prior to that, that's when I was receiving death threats. I was bullied really, really badly. Like my mom,
high school's so bad.
Yeah, my mom actually like went up to the moms and said like, if your kids don't stop, like I'm taking this to the police because it was just so bad, and I was just like kind of suffering in silence. But when I went into high school, like I was terrified. Oh, there was the girls in high school. I think I did tell you this. They like hated me because someone started a rumor that I started a rumor about this girl in my hometown that she was like masturbating in class in elementary school.
Yeah.
And so like all these
insane.
Yeah, so all these high schoolers are like saying that like I started this. But I actually like had to go to my mom and be like, what does masturbate mean? Like I clearly did not start this rumor. I didn't even know what that meant. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, I went into high school with like people hating me, thinking I was a little like gossip, a shitty person, a whore, like all this stuff. And then at our Christmas or winter Christmas concert, we called it Christmas Lit, and the first part of the thing had like the gag gift section, and there's like another rumor going around about this girl that got Eiffel Towered by two guys.
Oh yeah, that was such a thing too, Eiffel Towers.
I've yet to experience it. I don't know if
No, I haven't either, but I remember it being talked about a lot.
Yeah, and, everybody was like, oh, did you Eiffel Tower?
Yeah.
Like, no, not many people actually.
My buddy,
yeah.
And it's like, really? You're 16?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
But this girl was 2 years older than me. Like, at this point, I had been in high school for like 4 months. Okay, like I was a newbie, and I'll never forget. We were sitting in our seats, and it was like the gag gift section, and her name gets called, and so she goes up onto stage, and she's gifted this like little figurine of an Eiffel Tower.
That's crazy.
And yeah, it's crazy because like we think that like the teachers and parents don't know what we're talking about, but I feel like they knew they knew the stuff that was going around. And then they called the two guys up on stage to high five over top of her.
No way.
Crazy. Guess whose name was called next?
Paige.
I was called up onto stage, and I was like, holy fuck, like what's about to happen? And yeah, so I was gifted a t-shirt of like the hockey school. And then on the back it said #1 puck.
It's kind of funny.
And I had to show the whole school. They're like,
did you put it on?
Yeah, they made me put it on and then turn around so everyone could see that.
All the photos up.
Thank God camera phones like weren't a thing then. But yeah, I just remember being like, what the fuck? And it was horrifying.
Yeah, nice.
That's on bullying. I honestly though, like looking back, I think I'd prefer that than an anonymous outlet that people can.
Yeah, at least it's like straight up, and like there are observers to these incidents.
Also, that was the very last year that they ever allowed that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, like
because then that shit gets canceled pretty quickly.
Yeah, and it's crazy how much has shifted since then too. Because I think back.
Do you think high school's better now?
Because I'll never forget like when my sister came out to me. I remember being so worried that like, how were you treated? Have you been bullied? Like, are people being nice to you? She's like, yeah, all my friends know, it's great.
Yeah. Whereas like that's way different than
Whereas like I remember I remember like honestly at my first high school, I don't remember a single person being openly queer. Not a single one. I don't think it was safe to do so, especially in a small town. And then in my second high school, there were only 2 girls that were openly queer, and like we were just horrible, and it just like wasn't a safe place.
No.
But to think like my little sisters are 6 years younger than me, in that 6 years, how much things changed.
Got more accepted.
Yeah, to allow like my sister to be very openly queer and like proud and accepted and all of that. Like, I'm so glad things have changed in that way.
Yeah, thank God, because my best friend was gay and had the worst time.
Yeah, so much so that he's not gay anymore. Just kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
It turned him straight.
Yeah, turned him straight magically. Oh my gosh, you can do that.
It actually works. It's crazy. That breaks my heart.
Yeah, horrific times. Ask FM was alive and well, so he got some crazy messages.
That breaks my heart. Did you?
No, I was definitely considered like pretty popular and didn't have a rough high school experience in that sense.
Well, that's good.
I was a theater kid, but I don't know, I still like in my free time like upheld. I think I don't know, I was pretty enough, and I was always dating a boy who was cool enough.
Yeah.
And so it worked out in my favor.
It's crazy what good looks can do for you. Good looks and high masking.
And masking, totally. Like,
just like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I had no personality because I would just like mask into like fitting into whatever group I was with.
Totally, same.
Yeah. Totally. Like I was a fucking chameleon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I partied, so like that was considered sweet.
Yeah. I was a whore, so that was cool.
Right. Yeah. If you're around the right people, then like you're fine. You're protected.
Yeah. And like I kept hidden that like not like super hidden, but the place that like if nobody knew where I was always like in the art room doing something.
Mm-hmm.
And like that was like my like little secret. It's just like I'm not a nerd. I'm not weird.
Right.
I'm like going to these parties. I play all these sports.
Totally.
But then I just like be in the corner, a little gremlin doing my paintings and stuff, and nobody ever knew about that except for like my close friends or like the other.
I guess the one time I was made fun of was me and Justin had a YouTube channel in high school. So that was like made fun of.
But imagine if you continued that.
I know.
Like you would have been pioneers.
Pioneers, YouTube pioneers, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids are so mean that you like can't express yourself fully because you're in that state of mind. Like that would never like affect me like it did back then. But like you're a child and you're so scared of everything, and
all you want to do is just to feel
just
emotionally
safe and safe. So like it's such a bad time in life to like have the cruelty that you get. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's quite unfortunate, but look how it's evolved. It's now you and I
are making a YouTube, and I could give a fuck what I really like. I'm so different from, I mean, I'm sure most people are from like the high school version of me. Like I could give a fuck about what anyone thinks about me.
I was gonna say same here. No, I do give fucks, unfortunately, still. And like the thing is, I thoroughly enjoy posting content. I like creating content. I like expressing myself and sharing my voice. Like I feel I've always loved public speaking when it's on topics that I'm really passionate about and whatnot. But I've always just been so scared to be vocal and whatnot. And I think as women too, we're taught that it's better to be more agreeable, be quiet. Even now, like there's moments where I'm just like, oh, I shouldn't post that. Like, and I'm just like, what for what? You know, and it's so I do still care about what people think. I'm trying to really challenge that, and I am still posting the stuff, but it is so hard to get away from that conditioning. It's quite unfortunate, but here we are.
Just actively working against it.
Yep. And it was funny when I was talking to my mom on FaceTime that night when she was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I heard my dad in the background be like, maybe stop talking on the internet or something like that. And I was like, try being a woman who's silenced for the majority of her life and all of that.
Speak on it. It's just because, well, when you realize like the people trying to bring you down are just like even more insecure than you are, it's like that's the perspective you have to look at it as.
Because they've been silenced and they've accepted this, that they're being silenced.
And they're miserable, and misery loves company.
I'm not even sure if they're like miserable about the silence and whatnot, but they've just like accepted it and they feel safer in being silent. And so that's all they know. And so when people do really express themselves, especially like a woman who is very passionate with very strong opinions and whatnot, it's like, I think from his point of view is more like a safety thing. Like you shouldn't do that because
these are the repercussions.
And like how society like deems very vocal, passionate, opinionated women.
And instead of working against that, let's just keep the same narrative going.
Let's just keep doing it.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. I would rather die.
I would rather die
than be silent.
And not be my truest form.
Yeah, plus I like yapping.
Totally.
And I'm comfortable yapping online.
Yeah.
If you're not, that's fine, but I am. And I think we have something to share. And I think more women need to feel more comfortable doing it. If you don't want to do it, again, don't do it. If you do want to do it, share.
Yeah.
We have way too many.
And don't like, you should like, don't have opinions on what other people are doing all the time. Like, what's with all the constant judgment of each other?
Yeah.
Let people be.
Just let them be. Let
people exist.
If you don't agree, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
You can just
like, why do you give a fuck?
You can mind your own business.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't understand why people care so much about other people.
I see something that I don't agree with or that I don't want to watch. I just
move on.
I move on. I don't watch it. If it's something that's very problematic.
Yeah, if it's problematic, then do something about
that's
it.
That's a different story.
If it's someone just having a different,
yeah, like it could be a topic of parachute pants, and I'll tune in. You won't.
Exactly.
And that's
Paige is double liking it, and I am swiping away.
You're like, who please cares? Don't show me this. This is not my algorithm.
Right. Exactly.
You know, and it's just like, why do you feel the need to just comment? I also appreciate it because these problematic men, and it's typically men, white cis men, who are these problematic
who don't face challenges in life,
who are literally the most privileged group of people in the entire world. They are just outing themselves on my videos, and I think that's comical because it's just like, first of all, you're engaging with my videos, which gets it pushed more.
Yeah.
And then you're also outing yourself on how problematic and terrible of a person you are publicly. And yeah, I think we should normalize booing people's comments.
Totally. Like thumbs down.
Yeah.
Actually, do you remember Instagram brought that in for a second? They had thumbs up and thumbs down, but they took it away right away.
I don't remember that.
Because they took it away like right away. Because it does like perpetuate more hate, but 100%. It is a funny concept to be like, absolutely not, boo. And there should be a voice feature where you can go, boo.
And it's just like,
and there's just multiple comments,
boo, boo, 100%.
Yeah, you suck, boo.
Anywho, do we need to do this or that?
No, now we don't.
Yeah, we kind of went.
We just rambled. We were good at rambling today.
We did a good ramble. Where is your hat thrifted?
Yeah, I also bought this in Montreal.
That's so cute.
Isn't it?
It's so good. Is this whole outfit?
Print. Yeah, this whole
is Montreal.
Outfit is Montreal vintage shops. It's more economical.
Economical
for vintage shops.
Better for the environment.
Better for the environment. Usually better on your wallet. And get more unique pieces that way too. They're like one of a kind stuff. So honestly, that's a huge pro too.
How should we end this? Okay. Well,
we're gonna go see Avatar now, so we have to go.
Yeah, the Fire and Ice. Wait, no,
it's the third one. I don't know. Is it Fire and Ice?
Fire and Ash.
Fire and Ash. Yeah, isn't it super like war themed?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of war movies as of late. Anyways,
we're going to the theater now. Fucking see you.
Bye. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, you're like, I'm really gonna pee.
I glitched.